Alright, so I'm taking a short little break. For those that don't know, I don't know what they call it, but it's like all three axis scoliosis. Every once in a while I just got to get up and stretch, which is what I did. I'm coming back to this, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to go ahead and talk to you about this whole new YouTube fiasco. If you follow any smaller channels, I'm sure they've talked about it. May not have. What it is basically, instead of 100 subscribers and 10,000 views to be monetized, they are not grandfathering anybody in. So February 20th, a lot of channels are going to be demonetized, including my own. No big deal. I only make like the whole $30 a month off this, so it's really not a big deal. The money isn't. What is a big deal is how they've done it. Instead of making, you need more views or a little bit more subscribers, you need 10 times as many subscribers, so you need 1,000 subscribers now, whatever. But 4,000 hours viewed in the last year, last 12 months. That's going to be difficult for some of the channels, because some channels, short videos. So they're like forcing people to make these ultra long videos. Instead of me cutting out all that crap, it looks like they want me to make it longer and stretch it out, which I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep producing the content that I produce. It's not going to affect the channel in any way. We're perfectly fine with everything that's going on. What does scare us and the other people that I've talked to that I know that own smaller channels are in the midst of starting one up in this area so that we can get our own little bubble together, are kind of scared because they're afraid that instead of getting that quick tip to the being monetized, which then in turn you'll see a big giant swoop as soon as you get monetized, because you start getting recommended way more. I mean way more. You also start getting suggested way more, and you know, the recommended box and the suggestions on the side, you get put in those way more. And once February 20th, actually it's already started, but I'm afraid once February 20th comes around, they're really not going to suggest my videos at all. Like, at all. Because why would they? From a business standpoint, I understand. They're not going to, because they don't make money off of them. They can suggest a video that a user is going to click on, probably just as much of a chance as they'll click on mine, but on a channel that's monetized. We'll find out. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this anyways, no matter what. So, yeah. So, back to the project. Considering that's what we're doing here. Yes, I'm out here by myself again. That's because her 3 days off, Marina's 3 days off that we were going to be out here working, it was like, oh, I don't know, -11 on one of the nights. So, yeah, we're not going to be out here at -11. That's just stupid. Today it's like 40 degrees outside, but still cold in here, but it's working out real well. One thing I need to address is when you see me burning this stuff out, like I was saying before I made a bunch of noise, wear a respirator when you're burning out sound deadener or any tar-based or anything like that, paint, whatever. I bought a respirator at 66 Auto Color in Joplin. I've been going to them for years now. I bought all this stuff, painted my Z. When they were in their old location, I painted my second 240 from them. I think it was that one. I painted a bike from them. I painted the 350. I'll paint this car from them. But what it was is I went in there just for giggles, look at paint codes, see what they can get, what they can't get, and they've turned me on to some new brands of materials that they're really liking, that like the owner painted his own personal truck with, and that's probably what we're going to use on this. It's really, really cheap, like their sealant and their sealer, their primers, stuff like that. You're talking like $80 a gallon kit, and you can mix it from sandable to just coat. So yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. For now, it's gonna be a while. Obviously, all this crap has to get out, cage has to be built, all that stuff has to be done. Or actually, I'm gonna seal it, then put the cage in, and then seal all that. The idea behind that is if there's nooks and crannies I can't get to, it's just easier with the cage out, because then I'm not trying to work around the cage spring. Yeah. So I'm gonna get back to this crap. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Weight reduction. I'm not sure that counts as weight reduction, but it's weight reduction. That one's gonna be a fun fix. I'm gonna have to patch out this section here because this body panel's messed up too, so I'm gonna have to patch that in and then come back and patch this in, put them together. It's not that big of a deal because all this line will get stitch welded. So yeah. My excitement. Ooh, another day. Still kind of chilly. I got the shop doors open though because it's warmer outside than it is in the shop, which is very rare for this time of year. Yeah, let's get kicking and keep doing what I'm doing. So, woo woo, whole cabin area is done. I want to show you how much sound deadener I pulled out of the cabin area. Brrr, that's a lot. Yeah, another exciting episode of Building Garage. Someday they'll get really exciting. But I said I was going to build a project car, or we were going to build a project car, and we're going to put everything. Not everything is spectacular. Not everything is camera perfect, I guess you could say. Basically what I'm doing with this project is I really want to get across that a lot of work really does go into this. You see TV shows, YouTubers and stuff like that, where they're not doing the work. Or if they're doing the work, it's days, weeks worth of background work and stuff, and then all of a sudden you have one episode or two episodes that like show how much they get done. Plus, a lot of them are like full-time YouTubers. I'm not. I work not a 9 to 5, but it's different hours. Marina works. You know, we're both full-time job workers. You don't get that much time to work on it, and it takes forever. Especially the teardown. The teardown to me seems to take forever. The build-up takes just as much time, but for me there's a lot of, I guess, playing around and figuring out what I want to do and how I want to do it and getting things right and the finesse of, getting the paint right. That it doesn't seem that long to me because the build-up actually is going to take like 50 times longer. But yeah, it's actually a nice day, so I think I'm going to go enjoy the day outside and get my car unstuck. It's still sunk in the mud, but I think with the help of the Ford Ranger I can knock it back a little bit and get it out of the mud. Oh, don't go mudding in FRS. I didn't go mudding, I went snowing. Probably shouldn't do that either. Oh yeah, don't forget, I lost my train of thought. Whatever.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.